ABBA KYARI's and the drug cartel saga. Information reaching us from the current, investigation ongoing with regards to, NDLEA, which said they should remain ABBA KYARI in custody because they want to travel to Brazil and other places that ABBA KYARI has his people linked up. They want to travel there and see and understand, the whole synergy of how and the people he's working with, how things are going. Yes, so these things have been there, and they've traveled, and these are information that they are relating back, on this account. So these are some of the things ongoing now. I want to bring you up to speed with what is currently happening. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. ABBA KYARI and the drug cartel saga. Information reaching us from NDLEA. The alleged involvement of the suspended commissioner of police, Deputy Commissioner of Police ABBA KYARI, in a drug deal has further exposed the epidemic corruption in the Nigerian police force. The embittered KYARI was arrested on February the 14th, 2022 for alleged drug trafficking, and other police officers arrested in connection with the case with him were Inspector Obey, ACP, ASP Bawa James, Inspector Samson Agbo, and Inspector John, while ASP John Omoro is reportedly at large. Although still an allegation until proven in court of law, the matter has caused a slur on the image of the police, both within and outside our shores. Without missing words, the arrest of the Super Cop will go down in history as the biggest drug caught by the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency in its renewed deal to get rid of the country of corruption. Speaking, the spokesman of the anti-drug agency, Mr. Femi Babafemi, had during a press conference in Abuja revealed some details of a certain operation, that eventually leads to the unearthing of the drug synergies with Brazil, Ethiopia, and Nigeria connecting, according to him. Some law enforcement agencies who should be partners in the pursuit of the president's mandate at the forefront of breaking the law as they aid at drug trafficking in the country, like ABBA KYARI. At the same time, the NDLEA and Nigerian police force are enjoined to work in connection to fish out any of such personality linked with the drug synergy and ensure that they are properly investigated and prosecuted. We say this because there may be other synergies of officers in these agencies who are doing the same. Before the incident, ABBA KYARI was charged in an intelligence response team of the Force Intelligence Bureau of Nigeria monitoring team. He has been fingered in the fraud case involving an internet fraudster kingpin, Raymond Abes, alias Hush Puppy, by the United States Federal Bureau of Investigation. ABBA KYARI was reportedly arrested on June 25th, 2020 during the stage operation in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. So this is what is happening right now. With all this being done, investigations are ongoing, and guess what? They've traveled outside. NDLEA have traveled to go and investigate ABBA KYARI's partners in Brazil and other parts of the nations of the world where he has synergy and people working with him to see to it that they understand the magnitude, because there are some other people there he's in connection with. And funny enough, the thing everybody's not paying attention with too is how these things are also happening here in Nigeria. Who are those he's selling to? I mean, drugs is not something that is cheap. We're talking about things in millions. You'll be shocked to know that their government officials is also working with. Their government officials that are his clients that is supplying or selling to. There are other people. So what's happening in that regard? What's going on in that grounds? Who are those that, and he is in synergy with his suppliers. Because it's not enough for you to travel to Brazil, to travel to other nations of the world and see what is happening. What are you also doing here? What are you doing here, particularly here, to investigate those that he's supplying? Because now that he's in custody, some other persons are also supplying those people. We need to understand what is going on, because we can't just wake up one morning and say that we are working with these people or not working with these people. We want to understand his whole regime and all that. What about the ones he's work? Who are those he's supplying? We need to understand it. We need to see it as well. We need to know those he's working with here in Nigeria, so that we can truly appreciate those who he has been working with, that have been helping him to get away with some things. To a large extent, a lot of things have happened in this country. And so we can't just put it on one person, on one area, and forget that this thing, if there's nobody who is buying from him, even if he wants to sell, nobody is buying. Okay, nobody is buying. And guess what? He will have to stop. You say you don't want things to, you will have to understand it. So this whole whatever they are doing is not complete, because they are deceiving themselves. To a large extent, somebody is deceiving somebody here. Okay, to a large extent, somebody is deceiving somebody here. So this is how things work. This is how things are. Unless we begin to rise up and say no, and insist that the government, must reveal to us what's going on, then we don't understand how far we're going to go. We don't understand. Okay, we don't understand how far we're going to go with getting the truth. We must understand it. We must get the truth on this matter. So this is what is happening. This is what is going on. This is what is going on right now. So Nigerians, the time for us to rise up and decide is now. The time for us to rise up and rise up and defend the truth is now. Okay, that's the right thing for us to do, because ABBA carries drugs. The whole thing that has been going on. It is time for everybody to rise up and say no, because we are currently being oppressed. We're currently being oppressed as a people. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. Remember, you have a voice. Let it count. We must speak up against wrongdoing and evil going on in our nation today, so that we can truly be free. Security agencies, the breakers of the law. God bless you. Bye for now.